My name is Eleanor Gebrou. I am the project coordinator at CityStudio. What we do at CityStudio is we convene city staff. We gather their projects. So for example, a department might approach us and say, we've developed all of these bike paths and they're not being occupied or used. So we need to figure out why. I might take that to a psychology class, for example, who might run a project on how to engage the public about using bike paths more, or it might be more research focused. There's a number of ways to solve a single issue, which is something I've learned all too well at CityStudio. It has been an extremely fruitful experience to watch students engage with the city that they have otherwise been siloed from. Western and Fanshawe are very much their own things. Huron is its own student experience. So it's really great to draw students out of the institutions of higher learning and bring them towards the city and watch them discover how they are already skilled enough to encounter issues and find really, really meaningful solutions. Not only meaningful, but solutions that otherwise wouldn't be found. The city approaches us for this work because students think differently than city staff. So there's a really meaningful exchange. I personally am in it to watch them become empowered. And I care about the City of London, I care about downtown. Another benefit, I think, of doing this work is to be a part of conversations that are meaningful about changing and improving the city. I think if you've lived here long enough, there are certain issues that feel so old or so stagnant, and it's really uplifting to be a part of conversations involving change or growth. Because the city is governed by council, there are sometimes they have to pitch things to certain subcommittees or even bring up the research to council depending on the situation. But usually we engage with city staff that tend to come back because they really got value from the research and they were able in some way to implement it into their work. But it is at their leisure. This work, the nature of this work is experimental. And I think that's the benefit on both parts, is the city gets real support, real research support or real project support, but they get to decide how they use it, and the students get to essentially consult for municipal government, which is, extremely valuable for them.